Hello and welcome to my unbagging and first look at issue 37 of the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium magazine. And in this issue we have a Promethean pipeline. I can't remember how many Promethean pipelines I own now, but it is a fair amount. You can't actually buy them separately. If you type in pipes, pipeline, Promethean, whatever into the Games Workshop store, it just does not come up. At the moment, the only way to get them is via the Command Edition Battlefield expansion set, which will cost you £60. Or you could probably pick them up from your third party or something. But yeah, they're not available separately. As it stands, not even as obstacles, which is a bit disappointing, but there we go. Price wise, I would probably set these up at like £20–25, but again, I think I did a kind of unboxing review of them in the Conquest magazine a couple of years ago. It's nice to see scenery not in the brown plastic. I don't know, if that cost them anything or if it was cheaper to do it in the brown plastic, but it's good to just see, scenery in its darker grey colour. This is made in China. All of their scenery is. It doesn't say this came out in 2017, so a good sort of 5 years ago now. We'll have a look at the sprues in a moment, but firstly, issue 37, you get this extra bit which will go in your file. You've got a little bit about Warzone Siphos and the allegiance of the Saracen dynasty. And then you've got a little bit about Disciples of the Machine God with Adeptus Mechanicus. The issue itself then, £8.99 as always. These are the plasma conduits. Sorry, I thought they were Promethean pipelines. I'm sure they were called that before, but these are powering the war effort. You've got Battle Record, you've got the Tau Empire, Metallica, so that's another one for Forge Worlds for Adeptus Mechanicus. How to build the plasma conduits. Very straightforward to build. They come in halves and then you've just got to put the feet in and extras. The one thing I will say is that the mould lines will be horrific. They usually are on any of the scenery sets. There's a lot of them and they are difficult to kind of rub out because the plastic is a bit harder than your normal miniature plastic. I would use a kind of higher grit file. I wouldn't use your model file, because if you are using your model file for these, then why isn't your model file scratching the models? Because you need to be a bit rougher on these scenery pieces. But they build them like that and then they spray them and then they paint them lead belcher. They say 3 coats, okay, and just 1 coat of lead belcher spray. Take you, be a much quicker way of doing that. And then there's the final gallery, and then you've got the charge phase, cracking the Aegis, and then a scout mission power struggle, and then a look at the next 2 issues. So issue 38, it's got technical paint and yellow and a texture tool, and then 39 we finally get the second Cataphron breacher or destroyer, whatever you want to use it as. So this is the plasma conduits. Straightforward, as I say. You will get some mould lines, usually in between the rivets there, and obviously along there, and then when you connect them together, depending on how much glue you use, you might have a gap. So I would first of all file and then try and fill in the gap with some Tamiya or something. But yeah, that's just the plasma conduits. Yeah, not a very exciting issue 37, but it is part of the subscription, and that means we're almost there. We're almost at issue 40, so we're almost halfway. What do you guys think of this issue? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.